chiamo Ivano Caponigro e sono un professore associato di linguistica alla University of California, San Diego. My main area of investigation is cross-linguistic semantics. That is, I look at how languages, many different languages with different characteristics, can convey the very same meanings. And doing this cross-linguistic investigation, that is, this comparison of how languages convey the same meaning using different devices, word order, words, morphological devices, I discovered Mesoamerican languages thanks to a former student of mine, an undergraduate student of mine, Carlos Cisneros, who was working with the Mixtec community in San Diego. So we start studying their language, in particular certain construction, three relative clauses, which is at the center of this project. And together we investigated three relative clauses in the variety of Mixtec spoken by the community in San Diego. And so that introduced me to Mesoamerican languages, and a couple of years ago I received an invitation from Roberto Zavala here at CIESA Sureste in San Cristobal to teach a seminar together with my colleague Harold Torres at UCLA, to teach a seminar on free relative clauses and to train the students and the scholars here to explore this construction. Harold and I were very excited about the seminar. I think the people at CIESAS were very excited too, and we decided to continue this project, to make it bigger, to make it more articulated, and in particular to create a project that would allow young scholars or very promising graduate students who are becoming linguists, bringing their knowledge of the language as native speakers or close native speakers of the language, create a project in which all this knowledge would produce something visible, something concrete, and something that could be useful to the linguistic community in general, not just to a small group of linguists. In particular, we decided to work together on a broad cross-linguistic investigation of a certain kind of relative clauses, headless relative clauses, across many Mesoamerican languages. And that's what we'll be developing in this project. As far as I know, this is the first time that such a broad and deep investigation of headless relative clauses is conducted. And we have material coming from a variety of languages, scholars with very strong expertise in fieldwork, in their knowledge of the native languages, in their capacity of comparing languages. And so what we hope that this project will bring will be, number one, a deep understanding, a deeper understanding of how headless relative clauses work in human languages. Number two, we hope that it's going to bring knowledge and attention towards the Mesoamerican languages, in particular the Mesoamerican languages in our project, many of which are endangered and many of which have not been studied before. And third, which is equally important, we hope that this project is going to bring visibility to young scholars and very promising graduate students who are doing like groundbreaking work on Mesoamerican languages that may not receive the very same amount of attention if their work were not published in a major venue in English. And our volume will appear with a major publisher, Oxford University Press, and will be in English. In this way, we hope that to bring attention to headless relative clauses and Mesoamerican languages across the linguistic community, not just people that are already interested in Mesoamerican languages, but also people that are interested in relative clauses, that are interested in clausal constructions, both from the point of view of linguistic variation, but also from the theoretical point of view, from the point of view of typology, and so on and so forth. So it's a way to build a bridge between a strong community of linguists who have are investigating Mesoamerican languages in depth, and the broader linguistic community who may be interested in a variety, in different aspects and richness that comes from Mesoamerican languages.